Hello everyone, welcome on back to Survival Challenge. Well, of course. So I think we're going to try to get these fields planted today. I wanted to put sorghum in them, because that would be a shorter crop. That way I can combine these two fields and that field can become something else in a somewhat short period. Yeah, we're starting a little bit later in the day. It was raining the entire day, so. Yeah, the priority is getting these fields planted. And hopefully, now I'm starting to have second guesses of planting that field, but we'll do it. And I'm hoping to get the new field, I guess, that we plowed up last video. I'm hoping to get that all soil checked out and get it limed, because it shouldn't need to be limed, and hopefully planted. That's the goal. Soil mapping doesn't take too long, and even fertilizer or lime won't take too much. We should have enough fertilizer and seeds on hand for it. I'll need quite a bit, I'm sure, but I feel like the tractor's doing better on the hill now than what it was doing. Last time that we tried to plant on a hill, I think tracks would probably help too for traction, but we have the horsepower is more than enough. So, not the horsepower holding it back, it's just more likely traction, I'm assuming. I think it's supposed to run 10 or 11. I think this will be the last time this field will get planted, which in hindsight I probably wouldn't have put lime down then on it, because we'll probably make money still on it, obviously, but we really didn't need to use the lime on it for something that would be planted one more time. And I think we'll do sorghum in that field over there. I think that would be most likely to line up with the sunflowers, or be close enough where it should be fine. I think in between the recording sessions I'll check on bridges, get all that figured out, because that way we can start making a path through the woods. We can regain this ground as field. Won't be much, but the goal was to make it a little bit better come harvests and all that. So right now we have where basically all the fields line up where it's boom, boom, boom. If there's less fields, we can probably spread them out a little bit better. And for the most part, most of the fields plant the same things. We grow the same things in them. So why wouldn't we just combine them if we can? And it costs money, obviously, to do the sawmill and stuff, but we'll make a lot of it back later on. This takes a little bit of time. Ooh, it's going uphill. 5-4. Definitely is still probably a traction thing. Be interesting over there because there's a pretty good sized hill on that piece of land. I think I'll go ahead and I'll do a small time lapse. We'll finish up all of this. I'll probably grab the soil mapper and we'll can get started on that field there. There we have that. Let's send them off. Well, get a little bit of this field up here as well. Not much. Have some trees to cut down there before we get too far into that. $1,500 for soil samples. This will be the grand reveal of kind of how the soil maps are in that field, the entire section. And it kind of tells you a pretty good idea, at least, from what we already know from the field right next to it. Oof. It's not great. Yeah, not gonna lie, it's not great. But it really doesn't change our making this into anything because it's the same soil. Hopefully it's better up here. We know a lot of this is going to be sandy. It looks like this is probably going to start tapering off this way. We should have some loam up there. That's not good though. It's not good. I did forget to check on pH on this field out here before I planted it. Hopefully it's fine. It's okay. Probably end up just liming both of these at the same time once they're combined. Oh, that is unfortunate. Hopefully it's better over here. Hopefully. It's not silty clay, so that's nice, but it's not. I was hoping for a lot of loam based out of this field. I don't know where you'd find loam now. That's the reason I went over here. Well, that is definitely unfortunate. But it is what it is, and we'll still obviously make it into a field, plant it, everything like that. Just hoping for some good loam. But that doesn't shy me away from potentially cutting off some of the bottom of the field, putting animals or anything like that. I will gladly keep those fields out there, before I keep something with sandy loam and loamy sand in it. I I forget which one of the two is like the second best, but one of the two is. I think it's sandy loam, if I remember. We might end up needing more lime, actually. Used, what, 4,000 already. I'm sure we'll need some soon, even if we don't need it on this field. Out over there, I'll need it, and I'm sure combining fields and stuff, it'll just top off both of them so they're just even, or we're not having to do half of it. There'll probably be more spreading lime in the future. Now we're just racing against probably the sun, because that's, yeah, it's starting to go down. I don't want to go too long and then it's dark outside, and it's it can be tough to see what's going on during the recording, at least. Seems like the recording makes it slightly darker, and then YouTube kind of does something similar. I'm missing quite a bit, small little bits. But we should have enough lime for this field. We'll just need it on the next one. We'll have to go and fill this spreader up at some point again. Now I'm thinking about doing canola in this field here. That would be, what, 11 months for growth. And that should line up with a higher price as well. High price is November, December. And it's a fairly good crop. Sure, in the future, if we do the straw processing, we'll probably be more open to doing large fields with barley, wheat, oats and such. There we have that. That is done. We might move that grass field out too if we take some of this grass field here. Straw processing would fit nicely right there. Same time, if I get a new pen for the cows, then you would get rid of this current pen. So we could put something else there. Check, make sure they're still doing good on food. Doing all right. We got a lot of milk for them. They should be pretty good price now. We'll probably sell it next time. Be a lot of money. A lot of money in eggs too. Since I think the eggs have sat for a year now. Almost a year. Come November. That would probably be worth 70 plus once we actually are going to sell it. I would like to make this as full as I possibly can. That way we don't have to worry about it. There's not much left in that bag of seed. I'll probably be put into the greenhouse. I'm honest. All little is left. I'm sure this will take a little while to do. Plenty big field, so. But at least we shouldn't have to worry about spraying any weeds on it. I don't think you do that once it's been plowed. Freshly plowed fields. That different texture than normal. Oh, weird. I see a little bit better down here in the sun. It looks like a different texture than normal from this planter, at least, or drill. Yeah. Maybe that's just the texture after it being plowed and then seeding into it. Yeah, it still struggled a little bit on the hills too, so maybe we'll get a new different tractor at some point, but it's not a big priority. It's probably if it comes up in a sale or we have, you know, a bunch of money, we can afford it, maybe. But otherwise, I think we'll stick with this, and maybe we can try tracks on it in the future. I would assume that would improve traction. It wouldn't sink as much, at least. It kind of disperses the weight a little bit better with tracks. We have a larger service area too. Whether Farming Sim takes that into account, I don't know. Well, even with this big drill, I don't think this field will take too long. And you can see this hill will be struggling. It looks like it's mainly traction. That's what I'm seeing, at least. I don't think it's lacking engine horsepower. So I might have to try different options on it. Yeah, I think we have a couple trees in there I might cut. That way we can get to this back piece behind it. If we can, it wouldn't be bad to put an animal back there or something like that. Or a production facility. Problem with putting cows back there, that is, I mean, quite a ways from where I have all the bales stored. But we'd have to think about moving them, maybe? Should maybe we need another shed. Ideally, I can find a cow pen that would fit over there. Maybe we can move... If we move the sheep over here, then we could probably have enough room right there, and then just move the cows over. So maybe sheep out here would make sense. Then you're just bringing bales out here every once in a while. You know, you can stockpile a couple bales right there. Now you can get just like single stall, like shed type storage areas. You could probably just put one put one right out here, and then we'll put 5-6 hay bales and versus doing a TMR mix. It would be, you need straw bales, silage bales, hay bales, plus you need hay bales for sheep. Well, I'm going to go ahead and time-lapse. We'll finish the rest of this field.
I left the rain for the desert sand. Went far away to find who I am. But I still hold on to you, hold on to me, hold on to something I can't see. But I still hold on to you, hold on to me, hold on to something I can't see. When you
There we have that. I feel it's all done and planted. The first planting in this field, the first crop. I'm sure this will take plenty long to harvest once it comes to that time. I think if we look at map, would kind of give you an idea. It's about the same size as both of these. So, it'll take a decent amount of time. I think we'll probably make some cows. The cows some total mix. I might end up putting that straw, those straw bales just somewhere. Now I'm going to have to take a look. I think I probably have a partial hay bale. I'm assuming this one in the front. Yeah, okay. I was so far off, it wasn't even close. There we go. Well, I'm assuming we'll probably put this entire straw bale in. I would assume. Yep. How full is that? Not very full. Main war, you would just be running out of the silage portion. But nope, maybe you're good to there. You might do one more. I'm not sure how much that holds. Think we can do one more at least. That'd be pretty high. We could do the mix and, as they start running down, just top it off. Yeah. I should just top it off. Really? Actually, I didn't look. Okay, so we are good. If I toss this in here, It's 900 liters. I will just leave it. I was trying to think if I just put it in there, then it would tear it up later. I'd rather not, don't risk it. Just in case. One time you risk it is the one time it goes bad. Still, I didn't even look at, the mixes, and I still got it right. It was one of those things where once you do it a couple times, you just know. Yeah, this is 11,000 liters still left in there, so it will be good for a little while. Oh. I meant to go grab some, bring some hay bales over for the sheep. Bring 2, that should be enough for a little while. I think we'll have to get into the grass fields and do some hay at some point here shortly. We will be good on that for a little while. Oh, yeah. I was trying to be all fancy and put it in with the tractor, but it doesn't fit in the door. There we go. They will be good for a while. Well, I think that is about everything for today. In between, I'll probably get the some of the trees cut down in the other field. Probably only what, a couple short, small ones, and I think there's just the one bigger one. I think. And we can, well, probably sell that next time. We also have the milk to sell then as well. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video.